I don't believe what the boss has in his hand. You believe he's been cleaning our little studios here? Because the situation with bed bugs, he must really love this place. I would have left months ago, but he loves this place. He don't care what's happened to it. He's going to stay here. I know him. We worked how long? About 3 years. Actually, I think we started about 8 years ago, more or less. I'll have to find out. And I don't know what, but it's going to be a fun night. It certainly is. I have my job to do. You got your job to do. Yeah, that's right. Thank you very much, Mr. Pangborn. I think we all know why you're here. Quite true, your lordship. Live from the Tom O'Neill Memorial Studios on the fourth floor at Park Forest Apartment Complex in Jackson. This is Steve Sporty Balls. This is your announcer, Franklin Pangborn, sitting in for Harry von Stuttgart as he's in Vegas to cover Double or Nothing for us. Tonight, there was a botch, a very big botch at the King and Queen of the Ring in Saudi Arabia. Oh, Mr. Levesque, your first problem, how are you going to solve it? The boss will have a chance to give you a suggestion, plus the latest on the baseball, plus the latest, if there is anything, on the battle for that final spot in the NBA media rights competition. Will Charles Barkley be a peacock, or will TNT still be playing the hits? At the hoop. All that plus a lot more than you can think of. Ladies and gentlemen, here's your host, the Baxman. Hi, everybody. Thank you. That's right, folks. The original Bat Out of Hell. Welcome, everybody. Bop, bop. Welcome, everybody, to the big show, the big dance, however you want to call it. This is Steve. Unlike the referee botch, at least our balls, our sporty balls, are always shiny. Yes, indeed. And, wow. Yes, indeed. It is a wow tonight. I don't know why, but it is. It is a wow tonight. It is a wild and wacky Saturday. Sunday is going to be sillier. Don't ask me why. I just got this feeling. Sunday, no, nothing's going on Monday. Why do I feel like I have half of my head chopped off? There we go. Sunday. Oh, Sunday's going to be strange, if not a little too indictive or something like that. Indictive this. Aha. Anyway, I got a lot to do. Maybe a couple more totes to buy. And maybe a few things I can get some info on. Monday is a holiday, which means tomorrow's going to be, not tomorrow, which means Tuesday. Yeah, somewhat. What's going to happen? Now, let me explain what happened. On May 7th, The management and a pest control company called Pest Genie came to everyone's apartments and did some nice little cleanup. And we weren't here. I wasn't here. I was somewhere else, enjoying a little bit of sanity, or a little bit of just needed to get away on a vacation. So we did. While that happened, they investigated. Um, Not investigate. They did an inspection. They found something. They didn't do a treatment. If they did, I didn't know about it. But this is supposedly the second treatment to get rid of bed bugs. I did something stupid. I did move the recliner outside. That was wrong, and I do apologize. I got to find a few things this week that hopefully will keep me around. Nice little notice. I can't actually show it to you, but this place, but they've got me on fight mode now. I am not broken any leases, and I am not in any violation. I will fight to clear my name. Say what they want, but I have paid them directly. But hey, if I have to, I'll go. But I really, frankly, don't care anymore what happens to me. Because somewhere out there are people like me that deserve a second chance. If I don't deserve a second chance, it's okay. I can live in a car. I can sleep in a car. But I'm going to fight to my dying breath to keep this apartment. If they don't want me here, then just say it. And I'll go elsewhere. Probably be on the street, but I'm not going to think about it. I'm not going to think about it. I'm going to act on it. I'm going to have this place clean, vacuumed, and I'm going to explain myself to them before they inspect and treat this place, before they even do anything. I'm going to make sure they understand and see. I'm not even through moving yet. And I hope when the day is done, they will understand my point. Can't kick a person when he's down. And that's his final statement I want to make. Let's get to our little shows here. Let's go to it. Let's get you some news. We're on the air until 11 o'clock. Let's get with it. We have some breaking news. We're not ending the stream. We're not ending the stream. Get that off there. We are not ending no stream. Anyway, let's get to the breaking news that occurred this morning during the playing at the Charles Schwab Challenge. During the Charles Schwab Challenge, professional golfer Grayson Murray shockingly died, and his death has put a pall on the event. His death comes after he withdrew Friday during the second round of the 2024 Charles Schwab Challenge, citing an illness. PGA Tour Commissioner Jay Monahan, in a statement, said, quote, "We were devastated to learn and are heartbroken to share that PGA Tour player Grayson Murray passed away this morning. I am at a loss for words. The PGA Tour is a family. When you lose a member of your family, you are never the same. We mourn Grayson and pray for comfort for his loved ones. I reached out to Grayson's parents to offer our deepest condolences, and during that conversation, they asked that we continue with tournament play. They were adamant that Grayson would want us to do so. As difficult as it will be, we want to respect their wishes," end quote. An undeniable talent, Murray was the second youngest golfer in history to make the cut on the Korn Ferry Tour before turning eventually pro in 2015. He bounced up and down between the Korn Ferry Tour and PGA Tour over the course of his career, becoming a polarizing figure at times because of frequent outbursts on the course. However, his potential consistently flashed as he won twice on the PGA Tour, capturing the 2017 Barbasol Championship and recently the Sony Open, 2024 Sony Open in Hawaii, and 3 times on the Korn Ferry Tour. When he won the Sony Open, it seemed as if Murray had turned a corner after battling anxiety, depression, alcohol abuse throughout his young career. He said in January that he had been sober since early 2023. He also shared that he was unprepared for life as a pro when he first got out of college and began traveling. Murray said after a Sony Open win, quote, "Yes, I would drink during tournament weeks. It was my outlet. I thought I was invincible. Coming out here as a 22-year-old, winning as a rookie, played 3 days hungover when I won. Best thing and worst thing that ever happened to me was winning my rookie year, but also feeling like I was invincible," end quote. Murray cited his faith in his fiancée as helping ground him, and he spoke about his road to recovery. Quote, "It took me a long time to get to this point. I'm a different man now. I would not be in this position right now today if I didn't put that drink down 8 months ago. People who don't know me, I'll have to show it through my actions. They'll get back on Grayson's side. My demeanor is so much better. It's really a lot of fun now. I really don't live and die by golf shot anymore. I'm not going to sit here and say it's going to be all glory and roses, but it's going to be a lot better," end quote. A native of Raleigh, North Carolina, Murray attended Wake Forest, East Carolina, and Arizona State, where he played golf before turning pro. In 141 career PGA Tour starts, Murray had 10 top 10 finishes, including those 2 victories that we mentioned. The PGA Tour has sent grief counselors to both tournament sites this week and made others available virtually for all of its members. Grayson Murray, dead at the age of 30. Dun, dun, dun. We didn't have our usual gong with us, so we take with that. Okay. That is 1 down. Okay. I feel like we should be playing the theme from Medical Center. Former Cincinnati Bengal first-round center Billy Price announced his retirement from the NFL today, revealing that he had emergency surgery to save his life this offseason. The 29-year-old had a pulmonary embolism that required treatment, which directly led to his decision to hang up the cleats. Price announced his decision on his Instagram, quote, "In the blink of an eye, everything can be taken away. On April 24th, I had emergency pulmonary embolism surgery to remove a saddle clot that was entering both my lungs. As a healthy 29-year-old, an unprovoked pulmonary embolism with no further medical explanation is terrifying. I'm truly thankful to be alive today. Unfortunately, I will be retiring from the NFL as the risk of an internal bleed while on blood thinners creates tremendous risk. I am truly thankful for the opportunity to have played in some of the greatest atmospheres around the world. I am thankful to have trained and played alongside men who continue to make Pro Bowls, All Pro rosters, and Hall of Fame recognitions. To my wife, this career would not have been possible without your continued love and support. The sacrifices you have made over the course of my career do not go unnoticed. I cannot wait to navigate the next chapter in life with you as we continue to grow our family. End quote. The Ohio State product was selected by the Bengals with the number 21 overall pick in the 2018 NFL Draft. After 3 seasons in Cincinnati, he was traded to the New York Giants, the team he played out the final year of his rookie contract with. Price spent 2022 with the Arizona Cardinals, making 11 starts, and then last year with the Dallas Cowboys on their practice squad. In his 6 NFL seasons, Price played in 69 total games with 45 starts. Okay, let's go back to golf. A little happiness as we go from round 3 of the Colonial of the Charles Schwab Challenge. Davis Riley is a leader at 14 under. Scotty Scheffler, 10 under, is in second. Tie for third between Pearson Coody and Hayden Buckley at 9 under. Fifth, Robbie Shelton at 8 under. And sixth, Tony Finau at 7 under. It's tempting to only list Scheffler here because it's difficult to envision anyone coming from behind him to win this tournament. It's how good he's been playing. As if it wasn't already unfair enough, Scheffler hits putts of 15, 16, and 17 feet over 3 of his final 4 holes. Actually, 15 feet, 16 feet, and another 16 feet over 3 of his final holes. All of them birdies. If that's happening, it's a wrap. Scheffler's 63 tied his lowest score of the season. Now he's in perhaps not the driver's seat, but in the passenger seat for what would be his 5th win, including a major, since March 1st. That's a full career. 5 wins with a major, and Scheffler has done it all in the span of just under 3 months. It's been a remarkable run, which is also what Scheffler has been on since he left the 13th green Thursday. That was where he made a triple bogey that saw him 3 over and well back of the lead at that time. Since then, he has played the last 41 holes in 13 under and is on the precipice of yet another victory to add to what has already been a historic season. Tomorrow's play, you can catch it on CBS as usual. Good folks, they are. Okay, 21 minutes past the hour. We want to remind you, starting Tuesday, we're adding a little weather from our newest friend, the chief meteorologist, Dr. George Fishstick. Dr. George Fishstick. Yep. Dr. Jorge Fishstick will be joining us Tuesday to bring you a weather forecast for your city. Well, not your city, but for a whole 10. Well, actually, you know, and I know. So there you go. So please enjoy. Everyone's going to remember Luka Doncic's game-winner 3-pointer in the closing seconds of Game 3 to give the Dallas Mavericks a commanding 2-0 conference final lead Oh, game two, excuse me, closing seconds of game two to give the Mavericks a 2-0 conference final lead over Minnesota as the series heads to Dallas for games three and four. What fewer people will remember is what happened 44 seconds earlier when the Mavericks, trailing by 47 seconds to play, were awarded a crucial possession via a replay overturn of an out-of-bounds call. As it happened, Minnesota was initially awarded possession, but Dallas challenged the ruling, contending that the ball was last touched by Jaden McDaniels. Dallas won the challenge as the ball had indeed gone off McDonald's hand last, but the missing context is that Kyrie Irving clearly fouled McDaniels, slapping down on his forearm to dislodge the ball off McDaniels' fingertips and out of bounds. And we got a little stuck thing here. Oh, there we go. Okay, so why are you doing this now? Get back. Thank you. Okay, so Irving clearly fouled McDaniels, but that's not reviewable. No, it is not. Given that it wasn't the original call on the court, the letter of the law states that the only action that can be reviewed is who actually touched the ball last. As that was the call in dispute, Irving could have taken a hatchet to McDaniels' arm, and if the ball last trickled off McDaniels' bloody nerve endings, well, tough luck, Dallas's ball. And the WNBA understands this, so maybe the NBA should at least take one of their rules from the WNBA's official rulebook. The officials may award the ball to the team that last touched the ball if the ball going out of bounds was clearly caused by an obvious foul on the team that did not last touch the ball. No foul will be assessed. They have it, basic logic, but then again, we're talking. Well, then again, this is sports, and much like business, sports has no logic. Yeah, sports has no logic, folks. Trust us. By the way, speaking of no logic, remember, this is Memorial Day weekend, and tomorrow we get a mornings full of auto racing. It all starts with Formula One racing from Shanghai. You can catch that on ESPN at 7 a.m. in the morning. And then at noon, turn on NBC for the best of the best. The biggest spectacle of auto racing, the Indianapolis 500, and end the racing day with the Coca-Cola 600 on Fox. Okay, so there is my promo right there. So be happy, everybody. I have promoed. I got to send a note, so you will excuse and forgive me. I got to do a little note sending. So just give me a little moment. Doing my show here, I'm just going to send a little notation next door. Yep, going to send a little notation to my friends next door. No, come on. Stop doing that. Okay. I'm going to do a little sending. Brief little. I love it. Okay, well, just done that. Love me some Piper. I wish.
Something to do with the parents sucking is what I believe.
Okay. Anyway, well, that's funny, isn't it? Anyway, just a little saying hello to a beautiful angel and her dog Lobo. Hi, Piper. How you doing? Way, shape, form, uh, or however else you want to say it. Let's get to it. Pruitt. Okay, so there we go. The Coca-Cola 600 will be tomorrow night. And everybody is asking one lovely little question. That question is, are we about ready to see round 2 of what happened last Sunday? Anyway, we'll find out, and I'll tell you what I'm talking about. Ty Gibbs won the pole for the Coca-Cola 600 at the Charlotte Motor Speedway in qualifying on Saturday evening, posting a lap time of 29.355 seconds, or 183.955 miles per hour, to earn his first career NASCAR Cup Series pole. Gibbs' first pole comes in his 65th career Cup start, dating back to midway through the 2022 season, and comes off him earning a career best second place finish in the last points paying Cup race at Darlington. Now, one of the featured attractions of Cup qualifying was Kyle Larson, who made his way to Charlotte for practice and qualifying on Saturday before he seeks on Sunday to become the 5th driver in history to race in both the Indy 500 and Coca-Cola 600 on the same day. After making the Fast 6 and qualifying 5th at Indy a week ago, Larson was also able to make the final round of Coke 600 qualifying, but only wound up 10th quickest. Ooh. Chris Buescher enters the Coca-Cola 600 on the strength of challenging for multiple wins in May, but his bid to earn his first win of the year became considerably more difficult in practice. Buescher spun and crashed in turn 2 after blowing a left rear tire, forcing him to a backup car and preventing him from making a qualifying run. Now, William Byron also spun off turn 4 during practice, but did not hit anything and later went on to qualify on the outside of the front row. Nice, isn't it? I once qualified for something on the front row, but I'm not allowed to say it. Buescher will start at the rear of the field in 39th on Sunday, along with 2 other drivers who are there for very different reasons compared with the driver number 17. Prior to the start of practice, NASCAR announced that Tyler Reddick's number 45 team had made unapproved adjustments to the underwing of their car after going through inspection, leading to the ejection of the team's car chief, loss of pit selection, and multiple penalties at the start of the race. Reddick will have to drop to the rear of the field from the 8th starting spot and then serve a pass-through pit road penalty after taking the green flag. The New York Racing number 44, driven by J.J. Yeley, was also disallowed for making a qualifying lap after failing tech inspection 3 times. Oh, yes. And he's going to wonder about, is it Kurt? Yeah, Kurt Busch. And I think, was it Russ Chastain? No, but I do know Kurt Busch got his clock clean. I don't even think Kurt Busch is in here. Let's just, well, there's Kyle. No, Kurt Busch is not in the lineup for this week. This is going to be a fun little week. It is, of course, on Fox, so please watch. It's pretty good. It's on night, so it'll follow the Indianapolis 500 on NBC. So you've got a nice day starting at 7 o'clock in the morning for auto racing. And we've hit the halfway point of the show, which is 31 minutes and 48 seconds. We're good for you here on this broadcast. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, yes. Let's take you to the WWE and the King and Queen of the Ring from Jeddah in Saudi Arabia. Did not come without controversy. We will explain the controversy to you in momentations. But here are the results. We had the Women's Tag Team Championship, Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill, the champions, versus Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell. This was the kickoff match. Belair and Cargill defeated LeRae and Hartwell to retain the titles. The Women's World Championship, Becky Lynch versus Liv Ullmann, had a bit of a mess up as well. Dominic Mysterio made his way to ringside, distracting Lynch long enough to allow Morgan to counter the manhandle slam with another codebreaker. Mysterio slid a chair in for Lynch to use, which she did not, but Mysterio distracted the referee, leading to Morgan hitting a DDT on the chair and then the Oblivion to win the title. A sloppy performance from both, especially Lynch at times, but a good match. Liv Morgan defeated Becky Lynch via pinfall to win the title. And Dominic Mysterio on Monday Night Raw will have some splaining to do to Mommy, otherwise known as oh God, what is her name? Rhea, not Rhea Perlman. Oh, come now. Damn. Stream just started. Do-da day. Okay, hang on. I know it's Rhea. I'll get back over there. Okay. I always check. Somehow it just don't work. Okay. Rhea Ripley? Former Women's Champion WWE. Former Ladies Champion WWE, Rhea Ripley. Yep, Rhea Ripley. Thank you. Hey, we got it right. Okay. Yeah, I have a feeling Rhea Ripley and the Judgment Day are about to give Dominic Mysterio, or as some people like to call him now, Dum Dum, a piece of their mind. So watch Raw Monday, 8 o'clock on the USA Network. And we continue on here. Oh, we forgot. We got the rest of Das Chosenheimen, or Chosenhuman. Let's see. Intercontinental Champion Sami Zayn beat Chad Gable and Bronson Reed to reclaim the title of Intercontinental Champion. Queen of the Ring Finals, Lyra Valkyria took on Nia Jax and lost. Nia Jax is the Queen of the Ring, which means she can go against the Ladies Champion, which is Liv Morgan. King of the Ring Finals, Gunther versus Randy Orton. Started off pretty good. However, it had a little slip. Gunther cut off Orton's charge by drop-kicking Orton in the knee as Orton tried to re-enter the ring. A few more shots to the knee proceeded. Gunther locking in a half crab. After a second half grab by Gunther, Orton exploded into an RKO. Gunther, of course, kicked out at 2, attacking Orton's knee in the process. Gunther then locked in a crucifix pin to score the win. However, Orton's shoulder was up, And that is going to be, that is, of course, the big ref botch that Paul Levesque will have to address on Monday Night Raw. The first flub of the Paul Triple H Levesque era. And Cody Rhodes retained his championship against the bum, Logan Paul. And that's it. That's all she wrote on another fun-filled fiesta of joy, happiness, and puffomania. Right there. Okay, we got about 20 minutes left. Hey, we're going pretty good. We're going smooth this night. No problems. Well, except for that one boop boop earlier. Give me a second, please. There we are. Oh, no. Is this on this? Is Missy good teacher? Where's it on? Oh, it's on the gram. Okay. Gotta make a little. You gotta make a little visitation. Here, let me get on the gram. Man, these stoppages are fun, ain't they? Okay. I'm having a great ball here. Teleprompter that is gone wacky again. Oh, now it's working. Okay, let's try this way, please. Yay. Yay, things are working. Okay, give me a couple of meditations. You got to answer a little something of something. Okay. Okay, let's do that. Okay. 43 minutes past that wonderful thing we like to call an hour. And, oh boy, we are literally messing up. Tomorrow is somewhat of a cautiously big day. That is when I have to totally and virtually finish up cleaning this apartment. Actually, I won't finish until Monday, but certain things have to disappear. Come on, come on. let's get things together here. Sorry for the delays and everything, but why is it when I'm preparing the show and when I'm actually doing the show, I get buzzed on Instagram and Messenger? I don't know why, but I'm glad I'm here and I'm glad people are watching. Anyway, shall we begin? Yes, we shall. It is time for us to take pause and a moment of two or three to present to you with much love and loyalty the scoreboard. That's right. And by the way, I hope you love the new electron board that we got for you. It took us a while to find something that we like that everybody else likes. And our new little logo friend, the Steve Sporty Balls box. That ain't bad. Okay, in soccer, in the FA Cup final, Manchester United defeated Manchester City 2-1. In La Liga, in Espanol, Real Betis and Real Madrid tied at 0. Athletic Club defeated Rayo Vallecano 1-0. Almeria over Cadiz 6-1. And Atletico Madrid over Real Sociedad 2-0. Cities A, Italia, Juventus over Monza 2-0. And AC Milan over Salernitana. Actually, they ended up in a 3-3 tie. Okay, we should see some. Oh, yeah, we do. Oh, good. Thank you. MLS action. You got it. We got it for you. Los Angeles Football Club beat Atlanta United 1-0. CF Montreal defeated Nashville Soccer Club by, in fact, let's try that again. Montreal and Nashville ended up 0-0. Charlotte and Philadelphia also ended up 0-0. DC and Chicago tied at 1. New York City over New England Revolution 1-0. Columbus Crew beat Orlando 2-0. Cincinnati over Toronto 4-3. Dallas and Real Salt Lake tied at 3. Seattle over St. Louis 2-1. Minnesota at halftime leads Colorado 3-1. LA Galaxy and the Houston Dynamo 7 minutes, so they just began. They're scoreless, as are Portland and Kansas City. At the 6-minute mark, San Jose and Austin, they're also scoreless, and Vancouver and Inter Miami, they're also scoreless at their game as well. Wow, that's a lot of games for a whole lot of happy people. Okay, let's see. Have we got any other scores? Have we got a little MLS, a little heartsy-fartsy, a little Emagan Daviden? Okay, so we want to do this fast because we want to give you some minor league scores and baseball scores too, either way. Fourth quarter, the Indiana Pacers are leading the Boston Celtics 99-92. In the Basketball Super League playoffs in Canada, the London Lightning took care of the KW Titans 117-112. And what should be fun and dandy, the WNBA regular season. Minnesota Lynx defeated the New York Libertad by a score of 84-67. Chicago lost to Connecticut 86-82. In the fourth quarter, the two-time champs, the Las Vegas Aces, lead the Indiana Fever by 10, 88-68. Fourth quarter, Seattle Storm over the Washington Mystics, 83-61. At the half, the Phoenix Mercury are down on Dallas, 52. Dallas leads Phoenix, 52-35. Thus, and therefore, and there are, and you is. Updating on basketball, let's give you some hockey. Then we'll get over to baseball. Should be fun. shouldn't it? Stanley Cup playoffs. Dallas beat Edmonton 3-1. And in the knockout stage of the World Championship, Czech Republic over Sweden 7-3, and Switzerland beat Canada 3-2. Now, we've wet your whistle for that. Let's wet your whistle further with the other thing we love to do, and that is baseball scores. So as soon as the scoreboard pops up, let's do that. And get you ready for the baseball scores in about 10 minutes we got left. Okay, some games that are still ongoing. Top of the sixth inning, Rockies over the Phillies 3-2. Bottom of the fourth, Guardians over the Angels 4-3. Top of the fifth, Yankees over Padres 4-0. And in the top of the third, Diamondbacks over Marlins 3-1. Final score, Tigers over the Blue Jays 2-1. 10 innings, Giants beat the Mets 7-2. Orioles over the White Sox in the regular 9, 5-3. Twins over the Rangers by the same score, 5-3. Nationals over the Mariners 3-1. Pirates over the Braves 4-1. Athletics over the Astros 3-1. Brewers over the Red Sox 6-3. Royals took out the Rays in 11, 7-4. Reds over the Dodgers 3-1. And the Cardinals squeaked by the Cubs 7-6. And that, you think that's it? No, that is not it. MILB.com. Okay. Time is to give you the scores of all the games in the minor leagues. Not many. Let's see. Let's get scores. Get the scores. Get the scores. Yes, indeed. Don't need no highlights. Just give me the scores. Okay. Let's give you all the scores in the minor leagues. And here we go with the games that are still a go-go. At the end of the sixth inning, is that true? Yeah. End of six, Reno leads Oklahoma City 7-6. The bottom of the eighth inning, Albuquerque leads. What are you guys doing? Okay. Should have never, ever said we'll do them all. Because this puppy really does. Anyway. Really has a. Okay. In the bottom of the 12th inning, Lynchburg beat Fredericksburg 10-6. Actually, they lead. End of six, Oklahoma City over Reno. No, excuse me, Reno over Oklahoma City 7-6. Top of the eighth, San Jose over Lake Elsinore 11-3. Bottom of the eighth, Albuquerque over Salt Lake 6-2. Top of the ninth, El Paso over Sacramento 9-5. Top of the seventh, Tacoma over Vegas 5-1. Also in the top of the fifth, Modesto and Rancho Cucamonga are tied at 3. Top of the fifth, Stockton over the Inland Empire 2-1. Bottom of the fourth, it's Fresno 4, Visalia 2. In the bottom of the second, it is Everett 6, Tri-City 1. Tri-City 1. Bottom of the seventh, and a rain delay, San Antonio and Wichita 4-1. San Antonio leads. More final scores. FCL Twins defeated the FCL Red Sox 10-8. FCL Phillies lost to the FCL Yankees 5-4. FCL Pirates over the FCL Orioles 8-3. FCL Cardinals over the FCL Marlins 7-1. In the 10th inning, it was the FCL Tigers over the FCL Blue Jays 7-2. FCL Astros beat the FCL Mets 6-2. FCL Tampa Bay Rays over the Braves 10-2. Portland over Hartford 17-12. ACL Giants over the ACL Mariners 11-3. ACL Brewers lost to the ACL Padres 9-5. ACL Diamondbacks over the ACL Angels 3-2. ACL Rangers over the ACL ACL Rockies over the ACL Rangers 2-1. ACL White Sox beat the ACL Cubs 6-2. ACL Dodgers lost to the ACL Royals 5-4. The ACL Reds over the ACL Athletics 7-4. Syracuse over Scranton, Wilkes-Barre 9-6. Norfolk over Worcester 9-5. South Bend over Wisconsin 13-1. New Hampshire lost to Somerset 5-3. Rome over Wilmington 2-0. Kannapolis over Augusta 17-2. And in the first game, Kannapolis beat Augusta 6-0. The completion of the March 24th game, Fort Wayne defeated Lansing 4-3. Amarillo over Northwest Arkansas 14-4. Brooklyn over Hudson Valley 7-3. Lakeland over Palm Beach 8-3. Tampa over Jupiter 6-1. Altoona could not wait. They won in 11 innings over Erie 4-3. Down East, down Charleston 4-0. Jacksonville over Gwinnett 10-2. St. Paul over Buffalo 7-0. Clearwater over St. Lucie 6-0. Greenville over Greensboro 3-2. Carolina over Myrtle Beach 4-3. Dunedin over Bradenton 6-3. Memphis over Durham 4-3. Daytona over Fort Myer 9-8. Lake County over West Michigan 8-6. Lehigh Valley over Rochester. There it is. 6-3. Fort Myers, Daytona leading Fort Myers 9-8. Lake County over West Michigan 6-8. Yeah, right. Okay. Richmond over Bowie 2-0. Final in 7 innings. Reading over Binghamton's 12-6. Dayton over lost to the Quad Cities 4-3. Hickory over Asheville 5-4. Winston-Salem over Bowling Green 7-5. In 10 innings, Vancouver beat Hillsborough 2-1. In 12 innings, Lynchburg over Fredericksburg 10-6. Aberdeen over Jersey Shore 7-5. Omaha over Columbus 4-3. In 10, Great Lakes over Beloit 9-8. Columbia over Delmarva 10-8. Tennessee over Pensacola 5-4. Birmingham over Biloxi 7-1. Round Rock over Sugar Land by a score of 4-3. Amarillo over Northwest Arkansas 9-0. Iowa over Indianapolis 6-5. Mississippi over Chattanooga 11-7. Louisville over Toledo 9-3. Springfield over Tulsa 8-7. Nashville over Charlotte 5-3. Rock City over Montgomery 8-4. Eugene over Spokane 3-2. Peoria over Cedar Rapids 6-2. Frisco over Midland 2-1. Arkansas over Corpus Christi 3-2. Sacramento lost to El Paso 9-5. And due to inclement weather, Akron and Harrisburg said bye-bye. Fort Wayne beat Lansing in the regular game 7-1. Those are your scores. Huzne. And folks, I hate to say this, but we're done. And we got a lot to do. So we got about 4 minutes left. No time for the karaoke, but a lot of time. Just say thank you, everybody. We will talk to you on Sunday. This stream was fun. And I can't wait to do it again tomorrow night, 10 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on the L2C Media Network. Until then, for my buddies, Matthew the Wizard Nichols and Jay the Brain with 2 N's to avoid legal man, I am Steve, the Baxman Baxley, Cuckoo Kachu. This has been a presentation of Mystifying Creativity Productions in association with the L2C Media Network. Keep praying, folks, because I'm not going down without a fight. Thank you. Good night, everybody. We'll talk to you all again tomorrow night.